Hey everyone, thank you for tuning in. This is Mehdi. In today's video I'll be comparing newer batch of Acqua Di Gio with the oldest one that I have in my collection to see if any reformulations happened or not. Let's get into it. I want to start by take a fast look at the presentations. I have here same details, same box, same prints, same quality of the paper and cardboard. Nothing changed as I can see. I have here at the bottom batch codes. I will show it to you also. According to the Check Fresh, which is a website to check batch codes, I can see that my older one is April 2017, 5 years old, and newer one is November 2021, means almost 6 months. Yeah, 6 months old. I cannot say same things about bottles. I have here big differences. So older one is kind of reflective, I have to say, and newer one is regular type of print with white color. We have not that shiny sort of metallic print anymore here. In the older one I have magnetic top, which is not existing anymore on the newer formulation. About bottom of the bottles are both same reflective type of bottom. I don't know why they ruined that beautiful reflective and shiny type of prints with the newer ones, which is not available anymore, and that luxury feeling magnetic top again is not existing. For what? For saving maybe few dollars we could give to you, dear Armani. I can see also a little bit differences in the sprayers. Distribution is not as good as before. This is older one, you can see it has that Dior-ish vibe to it, but this one, new one, to me is not as good. Not big differences, but it is also not as good as before. But for regular people out there, I don't think so it is a big problem. Quality of the glasses are same. I cannot see any differences between these two glasses. Just was atomizer and this print and magnetic top. The rest is, to my eyes, same. Let's see how is the juice. I want to remember the scent again, so I want to spray it. I have the older one like 4 or 5 years in my collection and newer one like 2-3 days. So let's remember them again. New one is here and older one on the right hand. I cannot get any differences at the opening of the fragrances, to be honest. Opening is almost identical. You cannot catch that much wow big differences. Just a little bit. The older one is more prominent, kinda denser. But in terms of scent profile, 100% I can get identical notes and accords. Scent profile is same at the opening, but a big but is here. Something will happen at the dry down. So I have dry down of both fragrances here. This is older one. Let's give it to this hand, and this is newer one. I cannot get that much of incense notes, to be honest, at the dry down of newer formulation. At the older one I have sage, patchouli and incense at the dry down with sort of sweetness. Dry down of newer batch is also close to this profile, but it is with less incense. I cannot get that much of incense. I get more patchouli. So I believe they listen to most of people out there, not frag heads, not YouTubers, which they believe, the people out there believe that incense note is not that great, not that safe for summer, and they don't believe that is matched with this DNA. I can hear, I can smell that incense note is reduced at the dry down of Acqua Di Gio Profumo. Another difference that I can catch is newer one gets calm very fast. Like after first hour, at first hour is good, but after first hour is kinda average to below average. But the older formulation that I have pushes like crazy for first 2-3 hours, projects, and it is there intensely and densely. But I cannot say same things about newer ones. So has it been reformulated? Short answer is unfortunately yes. So based on what I can see and smell, there is some change here in terms of scent profile and presentation, but I have to say it is not big time. Still, they didn't ruin that profile or package in total, but they change something that is not important for average people out there. Let's say they don't care that much about fragrance because they are not majority of the customers out there, but for most of people, which is the main customers, average people out there, they cannot detect this type of little differences. Oh, my print is changed. Oh, incense note is not there anymore. They cannot catch it. So for blind eyes, it is okay. They can sell it still at the same level, I believe, but I have no idea for fragrance. But I will not repurchase or buy this fragrance anymore. For me, that incense note is very important for Acqua Di Gio Profumo. It is there, but not as prominent as before. I can compare it with dry down of newer EDP, which is heavier on patchouli without incense. Newer batch of Acqua Di Gio is in that direction, heavier on patchouli rather than incense. In terms of performance, with older one I can get like 10-12 hours plus. In terms of longevity, with newer one 8 hours plus. So still it is good, not poor or very weak type of fragrance compared to lots of fragrances out there. 8 hours is good, but compared to the older formulation, no, it is way weaker, I have to say. In terms of projection and sillage, like 2-3 hours solid projection and sillage with the older formulation, and here with newer one, honestly, barely 2 hours, I have to say. First hour and a half, average to below average projection and sillage. It is not anymore that loud, but still it is better compared to lots of fragrances out there. Take care, guys.